Hey guys, what's going on? My name's Alex. Today we're going to be talking about the new Xbox One S. Now E3 has just been on, it is actually still on, I just switched it off to give you my feedback on the Xbox One S for this new type of console that's going to come out for Xbox One in a white colour with fancy new figures and fancy new stats. So I've got a list here of all the things they've actually done to upgrade this new Xbox. Not much has really changed, but to be honest, because the normal Xbox One stats and prices are going downhill, you see, so they've got to bump up their game to get a better marketing sale. So the new Xbox One S, its hard drive is not that bad, but it's not a really major upgrade from the normal Xbox One itself. So we've got external hard drives, obviously, which can consist of up to 5 terabytes, maybe, even more. As long as it's got a USB jack, then there's no limitations. But yeah, so it's got a 2 terabyte hard drive. For a pretty small thing, it's not that bad, but the game sizes for Xbox One, that's not going to last too long. Now the next one, and this is a classic that I find for the new Xbox S, it's got a 4K resolution. A 4K resolution for this tiny new Xbox console, as we didn't get one in the normal Xbox One, which I don't really get, because it's supposed to be a new next gen console, right? So why not add 4K? But you add 4K to this tiny little Xbox. Now the next one is the smallest, which I find is okay for space. If you want to put it in, I don't know, somewhere in your room, and for instance you haven't got enough room to fit it in because it's too fat of a bloody console to fit it anywhere in your room. So they've added something really cool. It is slimmer by 40% of the normal Xbox One, which is okay, I guess. I'll put an image on right now, up here maybe. So as you can see, there's the Xbox One in white. It looks okay. Don't get me wrong, the colour looks okay, but I mean, it reminds me a lot of my 360 Slim, which I've actually still got. It is still alive, there's nothing wrong with it, thank God. Otherwise I won't be able to get my other things off games. For instance, download custom worlds off of 360 and then drag them over to the Xbox One. So yeah, the Xbox One doesn't look that bad, and it doesn't really look that different either. But, oh well. So it's slimmer by 40% and it also has textured grips on the Xbox One controller. So I've got my Xbox One controller right here. The textured grips are actually down the side right here. And the same for that side as well. Which isn't bad for the Xbox One controller, but it does seem a bit stupid to add that when you can just get one off of Amazon for like £2. Plus as well, this only comes with one controller. It's not an add-on, it's not something you can buy separately and stick it on yourself. Just ooh, new controller. But no, you can't do that. You've got to buy a brand new controller. I think it's the Elite controller you got to get, which I don't really like, because you have to buy a new controller just to get the fancy features for the Xbox One S, which is not good. The next thing is coming up about this new Xbox One S. It's got an interrogated power supply. Now that does mean that with the Xbox 360, you were able to take out the battery, right, in the back. Which you can do with this one, which is okay, I guess, if you wanna, I don't know, plug it into a friend's Xbox or something. I don't know if it comes with a hard drive or not, I'm not sure. I just said a power supply. So it's not that bad of a power supply to be added for the Xbox One S. I think it's actually quite a useful feature that they've done there. But again, they just go in a bit overboard with this tiny little console, Xbox One S. But they've actually just added this for a better price range on the market, and again, which doesn't matter, right? Because the normal Xbox One doesn't matter, you know? That shit, that's out the window straight away. But yeah, doesn't really matter anymore. And the starting price for this tiny Xbox One is starting at least 300 quid. That's not a good price range for me, to be honest, because if I'm going to be buying a tiny ass console with a 4K resolution and 2TB of hard drive and the same stats as well, 8GB of RAM, you know, it's not really a good price range. I would be able to, I would be, don't get me wrong, I like Xbox One, right, but this time they've just gone overhead with themselves. I would be willing to pay around about 250, 260 for this tiny Xbox One. Also as well, they've got custom controllers where you can customize for different colors. You can change the D-pad and the buttons and the triggers and the bumpers and all that, you know. But it's not actually a good color system. It's not even glossed, I don't think, which the paint would come off pretty easy. It's just for the shell, obviously, but yeah. So that is my thought. Well, that is the stats on the Xbox One S. But yeah, also my thoughts as well for this Xbox One. I mean, they've added a colour to it, which we had for the 360, a white Xbox and a black Xbox. Perfectly normal, that's cool. But what I don't get is they've added a really tiny console. It just brings me back to PC. Like, an Alienware PC for maybe even less the money for this Xbox One S. You could get better stats, like 16GB of RAM, 4K resolution, maybe 3.5 gigahertz, I don't know, but maybe 1.5TB hard drive. But I mean, this tiny ass console does look great and does say a lot within pictures, and if you've seen the trailer, looks promising enough. But I mean, nah, I'm not getting this console. I'm sticking with my normal Xbox One that I got for an actual good reason. It comes with a Kinect as well. Well, the normal Xbox One does, but this Xbox One doesn't come with a Kinect, which is pretty stupid. I mean, well, no, it's not stupid. I tell a lie there, because it is actually a boost up for gaming systems, because apparently the Kinect, which is over there, my Kinect, does slow down your gaming time and your gaming experience. So I just shouldn't really have bought that, to be honest, but yeah. So that is my thoughts and feelings on the Xbox One S. If you do like this type of video, subscribe for more, why not? I'll be doing plenty more news about the Xbox One S as well. So yeah, and there's a new video coming out soon of the custom controller for the colours, as well as the performance of this controller with the new textured grip and whatnot. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching so much. If you liked that, smash that like button, smash the subscribe button, and I shall see you in the next video.